Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle Chambers. I'm here today with Logan Goodman. Logan is a member of Team Revolution, and she is going to the Amerikick Internationals. The Amerikick Internationals are happening from August 17th to August 19th, 2023. For more information, check out myeventex.com. Thanks for joining the show today, Logan.
Thank you so much for having me.
What are you looking forward to the most about this year's tournament?
So Amerikick is a pretty special tournament to me. Last year was my first time going, and this year it will be my 1 year on Team Revolution. So I'm super excited just for that aspect of it, to be on the team for a year, see how much I've grown. And then this year specifically, I'm super excited to see the AAU divisions at Amerikick. I think it'll be really cool to have all of NASCA see kind of how AAU works. I think to grow as a sport and to, really get recognized. I think we need to be more open-minded to other circuits. And I think that having the AAU divisions at this NASCA tournament will really help that. And I think it should be super cool to have everyone see, flag kata in action. I'm not sure exactly how the AAU divisions are going to work, what type of kata it's going to be, but nonetheless, I'm really excited to both participate and watch them.
That's great. Across the NASCAR World Tour, there has been certain world tournaments that have had different other circuits as part of the circuit. So, for example, at the Quebec Open, they had Waco divisions. At the Toronto Tournament of Champions in the past, they've had WKF divisions. So, really, when these NASCAR World Tournaments bring together these other circuits into their tournaments, it brings more people in and people from different styles. So, people from both the different styles of multiple circuits at the same event can see what the other one does, and it brings everybody together and gives people kind of an entertaining thing because they might see something they haven't seen before at other events.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super cool. I think especially leading up to the 2028 Olympics, we want karate to get in there. I think it's really important to have everyone see, how AAU divisions run, how WACO divisions run, how WKF divisions run, and not just NASCA. And I think that'll really grow the sport as a whole.
So, what's your most memorable moment competing at the event in the past?
So I've only competed at Amerikick once, but hands down, it was joining Revolution. Amerikick, I did pretty well last year. It was my second tournament placing in NASCA. But I will never forget, it was after Traditional Challenge, and Amerikick is the home of the original Traditional Challenge. I had placed third, and I was talking to Mr. Lovelace, I was talking to Lainey Barrett. And I knew I wanted to be on Revolution. They also knew I wanted to be on Revolution. I wasn't very quiet about it. But they offered me a spot on the team. I was crying. My sensei wasn't actually at the tournament, but I called him. Mr. Lovelace had called him that morning, making sure it was okay. And I called Sensei Sam Diaz the third, and I was crying. I was like, I just got asked to join Revolution. Like, I'm gonna accept it. And he was like, you absolutely should. Like, I'm so proud of you. And that was a extremely memorable moment. I will never forget it for as long as I live. And I'm hoping to make some more memorable moments this year.
It's great when you can go to a tournament and have those experiences of getting on a dream team because there's an attachment to that tournament that you wouldn't have at other tournaments, and it really is something memorable to see when you go back to America every year. You always have that memory of kind of always going back saying, this is my 1 year on Revolution, or how many years you stay on the team. So it's great you have those memories.
Yeah, I think any tournament where you hit a big milestone, you will always remember that tournament. And it'll like motivate you to go back to that tournament. And so like US Open, I've hit a bunch of milestones. My first US Open was the first time I placed. This past US Open was the first time I was on a night show. Amerikick, I will always remember because I got on Revolution. The Toronto Internationals was the first time I won a division. And those milestones, they really show you that your hard work is helping you. And I think that that's a really big step in your martial arts career.
Absolutely. This podcast episodes and all podcast episodes are sponsored by Virtual Fight Tour. For more information about what they do, check out Virtual Fight Tour on Facebook and on Instagram at Virtual Fight Tour. Thanks for on the show today, Logan.
Thank you again for having me.
This has been KC Sports Selected Podcast with Kyle Chambers.